Hello friends, I have some progress to log. So my last video said that I was going away for the weekend to see my mother who had a juicer, and we decided to play with some different things that I had mentioned in the last video, and I want to tell you the many things that I put into my own green smoothie, I guess, or juice, green juice. So I put in cucumber, kale, spinach, red apple, green apple, red grapes, dill, carrots, cilantro, ginger, and marshmallow root, which I found. I found it at Sprouts in the supplement aisle. They're basically just like long, thin pills. You can break them open, pour the powder in, and I have to tell you, we juiced all of it, and I bought a lot. Juiced all of it, and I brought a lot back to LA with me. And I feel awesome. I mean, I really feel awesome. You know, I haven't had chocolate in a few days, which is hard because I'm a chocoholic. But I haven't had chocolate or a whole lot of sweets. I've been very careful with what I've been eating, so it makes a big difference. Alkaline water, super important, which is actually something else I learned about lemon, and maybe you guys knew this, I didn't. Lemon is very acidic-y, as you know I've talked about before, because some sites say that lemon's good for our condition, or for IC. The acid hurts a little bit to consume, but what I learned is that lemon also alkalines your body, so I would say a little bit a day probably does you pretty good. Like I also work in a place where getting juice is they have a juicer there, so I also had one today that was kale, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of lemon, spinach, apple, just those though. Still good, still feel really good. I haven't had any pain at urination. Other pains of mine have gone away as well. I've always had stomach problems that I couldn't figure out. I've always had this weird pain in my side. Maybe you guys can relate with me, but it's on this side right here, and it's just like hard and painful. And no one could figure out what was wrong with me. The GI doctor couldn't find anything. Everyone's just like, oh, there's nothing there, blah blah blah. Well, that's gone away. So I'm starting to think that this juice diet is going to be tremendous to our recovery. Today for lunch I had what did I have? I had immunity soup, which is a mushroom stock. There's no meat in it. See, it has onions, which I don't like, but I'm gonna have to start liking because we can't eat a lot of things anymore. So it had onions in it, garlic, it had carrots, there's a root in it, I can't remember what it's called. It's really good for your immune system though. And as I've learned, keeping our immunity up is a really big deal, because this IC, it kind of feeds off of anything that goes wrong in your body. It just feeds off of it. So keeping our immune system up, awesome. Now my mom and I also came up with this recipe. It was amazing, and I would suggest this to anyone who's kind of going through a hard time changing their appetite, because let me tell you, I do not have self-control. I don't. I used to be addicted to fast food. I would I would just be going to work and I would stop at the store to get myself a chocolate bar just because I could, I wanted to. It wasn't until I tied everything together and realized that was what was causing me pain that I stopped, and it is so hard to come back from it. So if you're kind of like that, this recipe tastes really good. I think that you'll like it. And it's a recipe for Diakon radish. So we took one large Diakon radish, we peeled it, and we sliced it a ½ inch thick each one. You add the radish to good water. That's important because again, we want to alkaline our bodies, so good water, about a ½ inch thick in the pan. Poach it until it's clear with fresh rosemary and dill chopped finely. When radish is clear, pour out the water, add olive oil, swirl radishes in the oil. Now here's the part that was kind of cool. Add yellow curry and turmeric until it turns into like a slight yellow color. Add a small amount of salt for taste. Swirl around the pan, keeping the stove on medium heat until it turns slightly brown. I gotta tell you, it tasted so good. Like I could not stop eating it. So these are the things that I've been eating the past couple days. And really that's it. Dates. I bought a lot of dates from the date farm up in Palm Springs, Indio area. Dates are kind of our new friends as far as dessert goes. We can eat them and they don't hurt us. So dates. I'm going to start learning a lot of recipes as far as like raw cuisine and just vegetables go, because I think vegetables are our best bet. So there's that update. I feel amazing. I really do. I can't wait to see how I feel after a month, how I feel after a few months. I'm really excited. I see silver lining, and I think that you will too. One more thing that I haven't mentioned yet, though, is I have been undergoing bladder installations at UCLA. Basically, a bladder installation is a bath for your bladder. They put a tube catheter inside of you, and they drain you and then fill you up, and then you drain yourself a little while later. Super uncomfortable, and I would recommend it if you can, if you have medical insurance. I think that might be part of my healing too. Not to say that, all this isn't really what's making me better, but having your bladder washed out can't hurt. And I'm not really one for putting anything foreign in your body or medications or anything like that. So look into that. Ask your doctor about bladder installations. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you guys. I feel like there is, but it's so much. Like, this consumes my entire days, so I guess I kind of forget. Alright, well, I'm going to leave it at that, and if I remember, I'll just pop on, make a quick video later, just write it down and add it to another video. But good luck to you all. We're around the corner from discovering, what's going to make us heal. So, oh, one more thing. If you can gain access to marijuana leaves and you have a juicer, juice marijuana leaves. I haven't done it yet, but I'm reading wonderful, wonderful things about it. And the marijuana plant is very medicinal, extremely medicinal. I don't smoke. I don't, and to each his own. I don't have anything against it. I just don't personally. But if you can get a hold of the leaves and you can juice them, try it and let me know what happens. Because as soon as I can and as soon as I get a juicer, my mom didn't let me borrow hers. I'm jumping on that. So thanks for watching.